taken. And I went straight for it. I was like, oh my god, this name's gonna be taken, but I'm gonna try it anyway. And it wasn't. I was like, all right, I've got the name Pinkie Pie. I'm gonna stick with the role play, and I've gone from there. So I was already role playing Pinkie Pie.
One of my best RPers on the board.
Yeah, I try. I just need to spend more time in the actual role play forums, and then.
Yes, you do. You also need to have your secondary answer the frickin' role play.
We're going to bring in a few members now and find out how they joined the board. I do remember asking this question before in the previous one, but we've got a few extra people here. So I'm going to ask in, anyone want to raise their hand and pipe in for like a minute or two and talk about how you joined the forums? I'm looking for volunteers here. I don't see anybody typing except for Fluttershy, and he's already recording, so he can't come in. So I guess that won't be anybody. Zarb, you're there, right? Where are you at, Zarb? Where are you at, Sweetie Belle? Sweetie Belle even in this thing right now? Yeah, he is. He's right there.
Come on, sweetie.
All right, come on, Sweetie Belle. Pop in. Tell us how you joined the board.
Hi.
Hi, Sweetie Belle. Tiger taming. That's how you joined, right?
Tiger taming. Well, one day I was checking my email, and I got a Twitter update that said FIM.org has followed me, and I'm like, what's that? So I checked it out, and it was the site.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good way to find
So
out.
Twitter followed you instead of you following it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Fim.org followed me as well, which kind of confused me because I've never made a post on Twitter about ponies. I just don't use Twitter and I haven't used it in a while. But I think I was following Pinkie Pie, and that might have been how. So
I was following Sweetie Belle, so.
There we go. All right, anybody else want to come in and talk about their origin stories of how they joined the board? And
You?
Zar, before I kick you off, tell me, why is Sweetie Belle your favorite pony?
Oh, well, I like Sweetie Belle because I like how she sings, and I love most of her lines, like Tiger Taming and Dumb Fabric.
Yeah, Sweetie Belle does have the most random lines, and she's probably I'd say she's the Pinkie Pie of the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Yep.
Because she's just so random and silly, and I mean, even in Season 2 so far, which we're going to talk about more in the middle of the show or near the
What
end.
are you, a dictionary?
I love how everyone was something different. Scootaloo became a dodo, and Sweetie Belle became a dictionary in that episode.
Scootaloo is a chicken, and Sweetie Belle is a dictionary.
That's right. Well, actually, Scootaloo became a dodo in that one as well, but you don't want to call Scootaloo something that she doesn't understand.
Yep.
Don't call me something I don't know the meaning of.
Yep. Also, we did have a post in EQ Daily about our forum, Friendship is Magic. Rainbow Dash made sure to let me know about that. It was posted in there under the nightly wrap-up thing that they do every once in a while. I think it was the one with AJ on it. I don't remember for exact, but I'm pretty sure Applejack was the one that was featured during that one. But a lot of people came over from Equestrian Daily. We had some people come over from Minecraft forums. We had some people come over from, as Trixie pointed out, Torbosh. And so we've got people coming from everywhere. The more we spread, the more we'll just start getting in more users. We've got a contest going right now for referrals. But if you're listening to this right now, friendshipsmagic.org, if you want to put a referral in, you can use me, you can use Riser XI, you can use anybody. We've got, tons of people that I'm naming off right now. Sweetie Belle's one, Trixie's one, Am Happy Plays. I'm not even going to spell that for you. You have to figure it out if you want to add him as your referral. So we've got so many people out here that did I really mispronounce it? Did I mispronounce it?
Yeah, you mispronounced me again. I'll beat you later, Pinkie.
Oh, I mispronounced your name. Well, I'm sorry. It's the R-A-I makes me think Rye.
I know. That's
Razor.
Secondary.
Everyone, remember that his name is Razor 11 or Razor XI, or he will beat you with his band blade. But
Usually the flat side.
I've been told that you should use Octavia as your referral. She plays best cello. So, Octavia for best cello player. Just giving you a shout out there, Octavia. Hope you're happy. Razor. Moving on to another question. Twilight Interior is asking, what characters and character pairings should be expanded and seen more? It's a really good question. I think that Bonbon, and this is just a biased opinion by me, but I think Bonbon and Lyra should be expanded on, especially their pairings, because I mean, obviously, it's not going to be what people have always done in the fan fiction, saying that they're a couple or anything like that. I mean, come on, guys. Let's be honest with ourselves.
It could be cousins.
So, I think that if anything, they're either, I don't know if they're cousins. I would say that they're roommates. That's how I role play Bon Bon. Is
That works.
as a rule, she's a roommate. They're friends. They live together as friends, and that's just as conceivable as Twilight living with Spike. They're roommates, or like more like family. Carrot Top, Derpy Hooves, or Ditsy Doo are obviously got to be expanded on. They've already had lines, well, no, Ditsy Doo hasn't really had lines, but
She's had a lot of visiting up together with her.
exactly. Trixie should definitely be expanded on. I agree with Trixie. Trixie should definitely be expanded on. It was a very nice character. As far as the Cutie Mark Crusaders and Spike, obviously they're going to get expanded on. I mean, just the fact that they were featured in the first episode, I think, is just the tip of the iceberg. I honestly hope this, and I'm not just saying this because I just recently saw Octavia's name pop up, but I actually hope that they expand on Octavia because I think she's a really classy character, and I'd love to see them do something with her. Let's see here. What else?
I want to meet Inky and Blinky. Even if they aren't actually named that.
Yeah, I would love to see
Pinkie Pie sisters.
Because I mean anything, but Fluttershy's, not Fluttershy's. God, whose family? Twilight's family. Twilight's family is the only family besides Pinkie Pie's that we've seen thus far, and Lauren Foss had said that we will see another pony, at least another pony's family this season, or an Applejack's too. I don't mean to forget about her, but we will see another pony's family this season, and I'm hoping that it's going to be, either maybe Rainbow Dash's family or Fluttershy's, who knows? But Rarity's. Gosh, could you imagine Rarity's family? I mean, think about that.
Why would her sister live with her if their parents are living near them?
Exactly. I mean, I'm getting a lot of conversations going on right now. I can't wait to see if it's in reply to what I'm saying, or they're just being all conversational. Who knows? But Rarity's dad is probably a mule. That's what Tyrael said. That's a good one. The parents live in Manhattan. That's Sweetie Belle's comment, and I can agree with that. She definitely sounds like she may have a Manhattanite. Ugh, I said that with a real country accent. Sounds like they may have a Manhattanite accent, but I don't know, because I feel like that Rarity would want to go to Manhattan, but has never been there. I don't know. That's just me. Moving on to another question. Razor, I'm not giving you a lot of chance to talk. Is there something you want to add to this topic before I start moving on?
No. You've covered everything.
All right. Next topic is going to be about papercraft. What do I think about papercraft? I've seen very few papercraft constructions, thanks to EverQuest. Wow. EQD used to be EverQuest to me. Now it's Equestrian Daily. I'm not kidding. I've been spending way too much time on MMOs. Anyway, EQD introduced me to the papercraft of My Little Pony, and I've seen some amazing ones. I've seen Bon Bon, I've seen Pinkie Pie, I've seen ponies ranging from the smallest, most background character to the
the main six.
Yeah, exactly.
And Celestia.
Exactly.
I haven't seen Luna lately, but I'm sure they made one. I just missed it.
So, what are your opinions on the papercrafts?
I like them. I'm actually trying to make one of them right now. I'm actually trying to make a Twilight and failing miserably.
I don't think I have the skills to do something like that.
I can do origami. Why am I having trouble with this?
Who knows? Anybody in the audience?
Anyone tried doing a papercraft?
Yeah, anybody ever done anything successful with papercraft? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'll move on to another topic in the meantime and pick you back up. Where did my questionnaire go? Here we go. MLP video games. I'm excited to talk about this one because there are some great fan games out there that I'm really happy about. The main one being
Online.
Equestrian Online is one of them. I think that's a massive work in the making. An MMO based around My Little Pony is sheesh. That's going to be huge. Whether it's going to be any good.
Fighting is Magic as I always have trouble remembering people's names when I don't have
Trixie?
them on the...
I have them all renamed. Trixie brought up Fighting is Magic, and I completely agree. That was the first fan game that I saw It was in its early beta stages, but it was the first one that I saw, and I was like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. I can't wait for this to be made. I've seen the progress of it. They've added Twilight to it, and they also added Rarity. Well, they added all the main 6, but they added Rarity's model in, and they accidentally showed her in the live cast. It was funny hearing everybody freak out. No, we don't have that one ready yet. But Twilight's moves are amazing. Well, all of them are, and I can't wait to see how everybody fleshes out as characters. And they've got so many empty spots, so I can't wait to see what characters they've got. Like if they're going to add like. Let me think. I'd love to see them add Ditzy Do, obviously. Bon Bon and Lyra. Any of the background characters that are well known will probably
Big Mac.
Big Mac, definitely. I bet he's like a beast of a character. Anything like that.
Probably going to be slow but powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Any other games? There's this. What was the one? The Flash game, the Equestrian Flash game. Twilight. I know you know the name of it. It was the one that you showed me that music from. I'm not clicking any links during the podcast. It'll have to wait. But yeah, Trixie's pointing out that Zangief would be a good model for or would be who Big Mac would be like, and I'm inclined to agree. I could see Big Mac doing like suplexes and stuff like Friends of Dream Valley. Yes, that's the one.
I never heard of that one.
It's being fully voiced. The music is great. I've heard a couple of songs from it. And I'll have to show you a link to it later. We'll include the link in our
Gotcha.
notes as well. But Fiends of Dream Valley? Is that what it is? Is it Fiends? I guess it would make sense if it was Fiends and not Friends. I don't know. Either way, Fiends or Friends. I apologize if I got either one wrong, but that looks cool. All right,
it looks like Friends from what I'm looking up here.
Is it? Okay, yeah, you could be my researcher today. Good.
That's what I'm working on.
All right. Well, we're going to move on to another... I'm going to give a quick shout-out to Octavia. She's leaving, so everyone bye.
See ya, Octavia.
And we look forward to you listening to it recorded. And I'm going to move on to another topic, or another question. We're going to talk about favorite episode.
Yeah, isn't it Linux? No.
I'm going to let you go with that one first. What's your favorite episode?
My favorite episode?
Mm-hmm.
That would have to be the one I started on, 7.
7, okay.
Which was Dragonshy.
Dragonshy, yeah. Dragonshy's a good episode. I'm sure everyone who's listening to this podcast has seen all the episodes, especially the brand new one that came on today.
Especially 27.
I'm going to read off a few of our listeners' favorites. Rainbow Dash says that his favorite episode is episode 9, Bridal Gossip. Cutie Mark Crusader Sweetie Belle says that Cutie Mark Chronicles episode 23 is the best. That's a good one. It really is. I loved the origin stories. I've always liked origin stories, so I thought that was a great one. Any other favorites out there? Anybody else want to pipe in on a favorite? I see a lot of typing, so I'm hoping I'm going to get some responses here. I don't mind giving any shout-outs, so by all means, guys.
Trixie, of course, likes Ghostbusters, number 6.
Oh, of course. I myself...
To wrap up.
When to wrap up, that's also a good one. My favorite is... Oh, it's really hard to choose because I really like them all so much. Party of One is probably my favorite. It's a Pinky-centric episode.
It's what got you.
It is what got me. It really hooked me into the show because I've always been a Pinky fan, and as it's quite obvious. And as soon as I saw the show, I was like, well, I need to pick an episode just centered around Pinky, and I know there's one out there. So I looked for one and saw that Party of One was about Pinky and how people didn't want to go to her parties, and I was like, well, that's weird. So I watched it, and it did show me a sign of Pinkie Pie that I didn't think I'd see, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I love the versatility in the character. Sim says that his favorite episode is Best Night Ever. That is a great episode, has an amazingly awesome song. Daniel Ingram is such a great composer. Astro says Party One scares him. Trixie says Green Isn't Your Color is one of the favorite episodes, to be honest. So I guess Ghostbusters really wasn't it. Green Isn't Your Color is amazing because of Fluttershy, the magics, and everything else that Photo Finish brings to the table.
I know my girlfriend Warsong's favorite is number 5. She really likes Griffin the Brush Off. And her least favorite is Party of One because she's getting now scarred for life and afraid of you.
Oddly enough, it's like vice versa for me. I'm not a big fan of Griffin the Brush Off, even though it's like